What did the band have?
Being Lynn Goldsmith, I have 100% control.
Yes, girl.
But I can tell you this, my experience of Gene and Paul, not that, you know, there is a magic to certain people coming together. And so that original band, and Gene and Paul also address this in the book, the contribution of Ace and Peter from the beginning to what KISS truly is, and what they have to say is very, very positive. But what I want to say is my experience of them, Paul was always more involved in kind of artistic decisions, but Gene is very much open to concepts that happen in the moment, much more spontaneous. An example of this would be, I was photographing Gene for a magazine, and in my studio, I don't know how many of you have ever been in photo studios, but it's normal to have what we call a white card. It's about this big. And I'm photographing Gene, and I'm in the middle of something, and he picks up this white card, and he holds it to the side like this. And he said, shoot. And I don't just shoot because someone tells me to shoot. I go like, what the fuck is that? Why should I shoot that, right? He said, Lynn, don't argue with me, just shoot it. So I figure I'll tell you after, okay? Because he was like fucking with me. So I take a picture of it. I said, okay, so why did I have to shoot that? And he said, because when you give it to the magazine, they'll write their table of contents on it. And he was right. That's exactly what the magazine did, you know. When I worked with Paul actually, I also have done fashion work. And Paul was as good as working with a professional model in terms of his ease with the camera, but he did moves that were moves that, you know, I'd seen a number of times. Not necessarily in rock and roll, okay? But Gene was open to doing things that were pretty crazy, and I show some of that. I wish I could pull it up and show you in a slideshow, because I've got one of him on the street making this most ridiculous expression. But it worked for who Gene is as the character in KISS. So they're very different, and I really loved working with both of them.
Now let me go down the line, Lynn, while you have the mic.